Pepper says, are you ready to try the Flylady method in the living room? I know I am. Hi everyone, welcome back to Hoarder's Heart. On this episode, we're going to be doing the Flylady method in the living room. So that is zone 5. If you are new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by and checking me out. I'm a hoarder, but a recovering one at that. I used to be a level 4 and now I am a level 1. And I really wanted to bring the focus back into the living room because with the holidays coming up, it gets a little crazy, and I'm hosting them again this year. Now, in previous years, working, doing everything crazy, I'm ADHD, so my mind is all over the place. It would be like a day before the holiday. And of course, this living room was a hoarded hot mess. And what I would do is run and grab bags and throw random stuff like the paper, the miscellaneous toys, all that random stuff that you see in the basement. That's why it's there, because I would just throw everything in a mad rush, stressed out, and just take it into the basement so that it looked neat and tidy up here. But I just churned it down into the basement thinking, I'll get it later. And later was like 4 years later. So now that I know that the holidays are coming up and we've made so much progress in cleaning and maintaining, I really want to focus for the next 2 Tuesdays doing the Flylady method in here so that it is clean and I don't have to do a mad rush when the holidays come. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first thing that I did was went directly to Flylady's website to read all about Zone 5, the living room. And she mentions about fly babies. If your task is still to declutter, yes, present, spend 15 minutes a day this week doing something, anything in this room. And then once zone 5 is already decluttered, then you're going to go to her detailed cleaning list for the living room. And that's something that we'll focus more on next week because there are definitely still areas in this living room that need a thorough decluttering. Now, Tyler wanted to be a part of this video today, so we have him putting away his markers because he likes to do his artwork here. Now, this was one of our first 15-minute declutters of the week, and it is our hottest of hotspots. Now, we have been keeping up very well with it. This is actually showing you from about 4 days of not doing our 2-minute hotspot, but it's fine. The fact that we were able to get this done within the 15 minutes and it was quick, that's what matters, that progress, because we very quickly got that table cleaned off. And Tyler also vacuumed the floor because I had heard a rule before that how many people you have in the house is how many times you vacuum during the week. So we have 4 people in our house, so we should vacuum the living room 4 times a week because it's a high traffic area. Now, on another 15-minute decluttering day, I decided to straighten out kind of my journal basket. It's starting to get a little messy. I created this back in the summertime, and I just have to quickly go through everything, declutter miscellaneous papers, all of my to-do lists that I create every day so that I can stay on task. And again, I actually got this done in under 15 minutes. And now that it's the weekend, I can dedicate more than 15 minutes today. So the table looks beautiful, looking fantastic, but if you come around the back, there's a bunch of crap back here. This is kind of where those little clutter piles like to start and grow and widen because it's even behind the table. Things that were maybe on the table fell behind, but this is where we're going to focus on. Now, this bag on top are boys' clothes that I sold from the big Kamari method we did a few weeks ago. And I had them ready. They were going to go into the bag, but Miss Pepper decided she wanted the bag and had a little fun with it and kind of like ripped it up a little bit.
Luckily, she didn't pick it up yet. I'm going to transfer it into this bag so that way when she stops over my house, it'll be in a nice new bag. And don't worry, Pepper did not mess with the clothes. The clothes are still in perfect condition. There's not even any cat hair on it. It was just the bag that she was after. Now, these next 3 bags, they were recently dropped off to me because I'm making a run to the women's shelter and we're doing another donation of toiletries and things that the ladies need. So this is going to be gone right away. But what I need to do is, since I'm dropping it off this Tuesday, I need to put it into my car now. That way it's up out of that corner and I don't have to worry about forgetting about it on Tuesday because it's already in the back of the Jeep. Next over here is this popcorn tin, and yes, it is from Christmas. And I'm going to tell you right now that everything that has fallen behind this table is going to be pre-June. So let's say December 21 to about June 22. Yeah, I mean, I really have not kept up with it. These rags I bought back in January because I wanted new cleaning rags. And there they are. They're sitting over here. So now we're finally going to put this away. This is clearly the ADHD behaviors because as I'm going through this, I can absolutely recognize what trash is and throw it out. So it's not a hoarding issue anymore. This is now falling into the ADHD categories where I did not put it away. And this summer, I started being mindful and telling myself, don't put it down, put it away. Don't put it down, put it away. You see this box right here? That's from Christmas. I clearly put it down and did not put it away. But that is something that I am learning this year. And I'm definitely starting to see the progress that that's making. And changing these deep-rooted habits is going to take time. And that's okay. It doesn't matter how slow you go, as long as you don't stop. Next, we're going to move to the fireplace because yes, that is my clutter right there that I have left, and it's actually getting on my nerves and I would really like to clean it up. But first, I need to show you this. And it did not take long for a little Peppy girl to get into the bag. Peppy! Oh, Mama. Oh. Oh. And that's how I can get super easily distracted with all of Peppy's cuteness. But let's get back to the fireplace. Again, this hoarded mess accumulated probably between January and probably June. And the funny thing is that I don't even remember throwing stuff on the fireplace, at least this amount of stuff. But clearly, I have thrown a ton of paper and random stuff in here without even realizing it because my mind is always spinning constantly. I'm always 10 thoughts ahead of where I presently am. And that's when my subconscious autopilot is on and I'm taking a bunch of actions that I'm not even aware of. My body is doing the movements and my mind is just spinning. And then one day when the pile is so big and it finally captures my attention and my focus to actually look at it and be like, wow, we need to take care of this right now. And we threw away a lot of paper in one sitting, and that's why the 15-minute declutters are important. Now, of course, Tyler wanted to record another scene, my baby, so I asked if he could dust. That way, we're decluttering and cleaning side by side. So now when you walk into the front door, you are going to see a beautiful cleared space right here at the table, looking very, very good. You can walk right to the other side of it if you'd like. There's no mess. You can take a seat without worrying about kicking something under the table. But I did want to show you this other side over here because we will be working on this next week, this bench and the things that have fallen behind the bench. So next week we'll be clearing that out. Same with this little space over here. Next week, we will be getting this back where it needs to be. We can get that done in 15 minutes as well. And the pink bin too. Now this has all the boys' good clothes that I've been selling on Facebook Marketplace. And I am so happy to say I've made $100 so far. This, we'll take care of it next week because I have a bin for off-season decor. And of course, our fireplace is looking much, much better. But if we pan over to the left a little more, you'll see what we'll get next week too. I didn't want to overwhelm myself because there was a lot of fun fall festivals over the weekend that I wanted to bring the boys to, because I want to make this cleaning and maintaining fun. I want to create that gentle balance of working, keeping the house clean, and still having fun with the family. And bird watching with Miss Peppy, because she loves to look out the window and watch the birdies. And give yourself grace during this process. A lot of times we put too much pressure on ourselves, and that's not necessary at all. And my hope and my prayer is that this video motivated and encouraged you to clean something in your home today too, at your own pace where you can enjoy the process.